Hello friends, in this video we will look at how to find good stocks using a StockEdge app. I have been using this app from a long time. You can find this application on both Android and the Apple phones, and also it is available on the web. So you can search as a StockEdge web on the Chrome or Google anywhere. You can find the link on that one. Now we will look at some of the parameters which I discussed in my first video and how we can take an advantage of that one. So whenever you want to search for a particular stock, whether it is uh, good to invest at this time or not, you can search that in this application. Here I have taken an example of TTK Prestige. Whenever you try to search for the company, the first page that it shows is the prices tab. Okay, and in that it will show the graph for that particular day there. So you have to click on 1Y to see the 1 year graph. As I had mentioned in my last video, anytime if you want to get into a short term or a long term investment on a particular stock, the ideal time is when the stock has moved at least 10% or 15% from its low. So when you move from the right side, you should see the graph. You should get the low price first and then the high price here. And then when you divide 52-week high by 52-week low, you should get a value which is less than 2. So here, for example, it is 1.6. Okay. And then we should look at whether the company is giving us some dividends or not. For that, you have to click on the updates tab and then the corporate actions. This is just to make sure that the company, whatever the profit the company is making, they are trying to share that with their shareholders. Once we are okay with this, once we have confirmed, then we will go to the fundamentals tab and then see that the company market capital is at least greater than 1000 crores. So here in this example, it is 10,000 crores, which is good enough for us. And also if you go down in the same page in the fundamentals, you will see some of the parameters like earnings per share or price to earning. These values should be always positive. Any of those values, if you see that it is as negative, then do not get into that company. That means the company is not doing good. Once we have seen these fundamental data, then we have to move to the financials. We need to confirm that the company is making profit. So here we see only the PAT, profit after tax, and then the company's profit should be in positive direction, and if it is in upward direction year on year, it is good for us. And then we look at the shareholding pattern, whether the shares are held by the FII, that is foreign institutional investments, and also we need to look at the promoter holding pledge percentage. Sometimes if the company wants some additional cash, they will pledge some of their shares and then they will get the money from the bank or somewhere else. And if it is less than 10%, it is good to enter into that company for buying. If it is zero, it's a very good company for us to get in. And if you see that FI, in sometimes you may see that FI is increasing its percentage. Here it is in the declining, but it is still okay for us. If it is increasing, then the FIA has long faith on this company, and then you can invest in this. Once we have confirmed the shareholding pattern here, then we look at how, the mutual fund holding. If uh, when you click on this, if you see that some of the mutual fund schemes have invested in this company, and if it is in the positive direction, it is good for us. Sometimes you may see that there is a change in this and then it may show you negative, but still it is okay. The main point here is that the mutual fund schemes should have invested in this company. Okay, and then we also need to look at whether the company has any debt or not. For that, you have to go back to the fundamental tab, click on the industry there, and then you will see all the industries which are related to that. So in that, if you click on the D by E, that is debt to equity ratio, you will see the debt to equity ratio for that company. Here for TTK, it is showing as 0.02, which is less than 1 for us, which is good. If it is 0, it is the best, which is an example that we can see here is Whirlpool. Okay. If you want to identify some of the stocks which are very near to the 52-week low, then you can click on the scans here, click on the price scans, and then 52-week breakout. Here you have two options, close within 52-week zone and close entering 52-week. So if you click on these, you will find some of the stocks which are very near to the 52-week low, wherein you can enter and then make some profit, good profit out of that. Okay, so having said that, I will directly go to the StockEdge web and try to give some live information, live demo. Here, maybe I can search for VIP Industries, which I had searched previously. So this is giving a one-day graph, today's graph. So I'll click on 1 year, and you can see that if we move from right to left, we get the low price here first and then the high price of this year. And if we divide the 52-week high by low, it is less than 2 as of now. We'll go to the updates and check whether this company is giving dividends. So it is giving regular dividends to the shareholders here, which is good for us. If we look at the fundamentals here, the company's market capital is more than 6,000 crore, which is good. And there is no negative in this one. Let's see at the profit after tax, that is under P&L. PAT is during 2021, that might be due to the COVID situation, it has gone down, but it has picked up again right now. It is okay. And if you look at the shareholding pattern, we see that FII has invested in this and there is no promoter pledged. And mutual funds also have invested in this. As I mentioned earlier, there might be some mutual funds which have increased their stake, some would have reduced their stake, so which is still okay for us. Let's see the debt in this company if there are any. We'll click on the industry here, and then VIP is here. Debt is 0.29, which is less than 1, which is good for us. So we have identified VIP in this example for the parameters that we were looking for, and then it suits, it is a good one for us to enter into this company. Okay, with that I will try to end today's video. So happy learning, happy sharing, keep investing. Thanks a lot.